So are you looking for earbuds to help you get to sleep? If you've ever tried sleeping with the AirPods, you've probably learned they are terrible for wearing to bed. In fact, just tilting your head left or right is usually enough to dislodge them from your ears. Fortunately, Huami, the maker of the Amazfit line of wearables, just released one of the most unique sleep and meditation app earbuds ever made, the Huami Amazfit ZenBuds. They're designed to do two things. One is give you a little bit of information about the quality of your sleep, and two, help you get to sleep. But are they any good? And are they worth $150? Let's find out. There's nothing particularly complicated about them. The ZenBuds come with a battery recharging case, as well as 8 silicone rubber socks, which help the device fit into your ears. If the default sleeves don't fit, you can slip the buds out of the sock and into a smaller or larger sleeve. They are extremely comfortable to wear thanks to their light weight. In fact, I oftentimes wake up forgetting that they're even in my ears. To get started using the ZenBuds, you first install the Zepp app on your phone. Second, you connect the ZenBuds to the Zepp app by opening the app, going to Profile, Add Device, and then choose Earbuds, and then Amazfit ZenBuds. Finally, remove the earbuds from the charger and they should automatically begin the pairing process. However, the default ambient noise is extremely irritating, and I advise changing the ambient track to something less aggravating before you use them for the first time. To change your audio, it's easy. Just open the Zepp app and choose ZenBuds. Tap on My Tunes, then choose an audio track, and your ZenBuds will play the looping audio track. If you want additional music or ambient sounds, choose My Library instead of My Tunes. Tapping on any track and it'll download to your device, although it takes a few minutes. Unfortunately, all of the audio tracks available I found them irritating, with the exception of the white noise option. Unlike regular Bluetooth earbuds, all of the audio tracks are stored on the device itself, which allows the ZenBuds to avoid losing battery life in order to maintain a persistent Bluetooth connection. Even with tiny batteries rated at 10 mAh, the ZenBuds can play enough audio to get you to sleep. That's because of how Huami implemented several battery-saving features. First, and most important, the ZenBuds do not stream audio from a phone. Instead, during the setup process, you transfer an audio file from a list of pre-recorded ambient tracks from your phone to the earbuds. The audio file then plays on a loop, so there's no battery life that's wasted on maintaining a Bluetooth connection. Second, the ZenBuds can detect when you fall asleep, in which case it automatically shuts off its audio. Third, rather than using active noise cancellation, the ZenBuds rely on passive noise blocking. Fourth, and finally, the ZenBuds use the latest low-power wireless standard, Bluetooth 5.0, with the low-energy extension for power-efficient syncing with your phone. Altogether, these babies have enough juice to gently lull you to sleep. Unfortunately, while they're great for helping you get to sleep, the usefulness of their sleep tracking is another matter. Simply put, it is not good. Unlike most smart watches, the ZenBuds tracking only cover movement and sleeping orientation. And by orientation, I mean the ZenBuds can tell whether you're sleeping on your stomach, back, or sides. The data collected on movement is simple. The ZenBuds use an accelerometer to measure whether you're moving around while you sleep. If you move around often, chances are you're not sleeping well. Unfortunately, both features are horribly inaccurate. I compared the sleep metrics to a Fitbit Versa, and the Versa series was rated by a 2019 study published in the Journal of Medical Internet Research as being somewhere between 81 and 91% accurate for tracking sleep. As you can see from the comparison between the sleep data gathered by the Versa and the ZenBuds seem like they're off by around 50%. The sleep orientation data is even worse. While no other wearable can track what position you sleep in, the ZenBuds data was completely off. In every night that I tested it, it suggested that I mostly slept on my back, which they refer to as the supine position, even though I wear a device that prevents me from sleeping on my back. Sleep orientation tracking could have been useful for those who suffer from sleep apnea. A 1984 study published in the scientific journal Sleep found that sleeping on your back is associated with a 50% increase in sleep apnea, which often occurs alongside conditions like nighttime bruxism. A wearable that could accurately track the position you sleep in would have been highly useful. I reached out to Huami about whether or not they might address the accuracy issues of their device with a firmware update, but they did not respond to any of my emails on Facebook or through other social media. So my overall impression of the ZenBuds is good, but it's not great. These would have been must-have devices for insomniacs who struggle with getting to sleep. The passive noise cancellation combined with its ambient soundtracks are enough to reduce the intrusiveness of background noise, and just as they advertised, they can help you sleep better at night. Unfortunately, because of the lack of larger sleeves for bigger ears, the irritating additional ambient audio tracks, and the most damaging of all, the horrifically inaccurate sleep tracking metrics, it's my opinion that the ZenBuds aren't worth buying at present for $150. However, if a firmware update is ever released that fixes the inaccurate sleep tracking, I'd say it would be worth $150. As things stand though, this is just an incredibly interesting product, and I'm looking forward to a second generation of the ZenBuds that hopefully adds a heart rate and blood oxygen sensors. That's it for this review. For a full-length review, which includes some of my sources for the scientific studies that I've cited in this video review, please visit makeuseof.com.